Okay, how's it going, everyone? It's Levi, Mondays with Levi here in ambiguiT. Also Milo, Mondays with Milo on ambiguiT. Big old pimple right on my forehead. Nice. This week's topic is, I think, just discussing how we felt the first time we went to gender therapy. So this is pretty recent for me. I think I started couple months ago, I think. I was still in school. I want to say it was like May, I think, was my first appointment. And I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown on the drive there, just because I guess everything was like coming into order and feeling so real. And so I was driving there and like crying and just like really anxious and excited and terrified, and I don't know, I felt weird for some reason. But I brought my girlfriend with me, and this is like, the therapist was like not an hour, maybe like 45 minutes outside of my town, like the only gender therapist I could find. And so we drive and we get there, and she calls us in, and we kind of just talk about how I was identifying then, which is the same as how I identify now. So and then we kind of talked about what else she kind of just broke it down, like how it was going to work. Like, we're going to talk about your entire life and how your gender identity has played a role in, you know, your earliest memory to kindergarten or first grade or something, and then, you know, second grade to sixth grade, and then junior high and high school, and now. She said we'd talk about testosterone later on and talk about sex and body image and just things like that. She told us that's what we were going to discuss within our sessions. And she said it would take about 3 or 4 sessions. They're about an hour and a half long. They flew by, though, like you don't even realize. And so the first session was very just like, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're gonna talk about. And we also talked about my goals, like where I wanted to be, what I wanted to get out of therapy, stuff like that. I just felt totally like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders after that session, and just like I felt really good, and like the complete opposite of how I was feeling before the session, before I got there. Yeah, it was incredible. She was a really good therapist too. It was like she knew what I was thinking, and she has worked with so many trans people, like in various age ranges. So I don't know, she was really great. If any of you are in I'm sure there are I'm sure there are more therapists in Seattle, and I'm about an hour from Seattle. So this was like in between where I'm at in Seattle. So if anybody is in that area and needs a recommendation, I'd be happy to give you her information. She's also, payment options are really great. She does it on a sliding scale, and it's not, you don't have to pay every time you come in. She just like, pay what you can when you can. Milo's licking my stomach right now. Yeah, if you want to know who she is, go ahead, and I'll put my Tumblr link. Yeah, I'll just put my Tumblr link and you can ask me there. I don't know, I don't want to say her name for some reason on this video. I don't know. So yeah, And if you're starting gender therapy, I hope it's a really positive experience for you, because I know a lot of people haven't had great experiences, but I had a really good one. And yeah, 4 sessions, and then she was like, okay, just, you know, find an endocrinologist and make an appointment and then tell me, and I will get all your paperwork done and I'll send it to him and it'll be good to go. And she did, and she was very thorough. I wanted to give a shout out to Kyle and Adrian. They're the newest members on ambiguiT. What's up? Glad to have you on here. Personal updates. I am going to the Dominican Republic for 4 weeks. I'm leaving this Saturday, so I'm debating on whether I'm going to pre-record and pre-upload some videos for the weeks that I'm gonna miss, or just have Sawyer substitute or somebody else substitute, whoever wants to. So you may or may not see me next week. I'm hoping, I think I can get them done. I think I have enough time this week to just do them and then schedule them for a time. But yeah, alright. Hope you guys have a good week. Hope you guys are having a good summer. Yeah, so tell your loved ones that you love them, and I'll see you next week, kinda. It won't really be me. It'll be me from the past. But it'll still be me.